All right. It is 7 o'clock. We are going to call the meeting to order. Has it been duly noted?
Yes.
Are there any recognitions from the board?
The sixth grade class departed for their outdoor ed this morning. And as I was dropping my daughter off, lots of excitement in the air. So I can tell that they're going to have a good time. It looks like fabulous weather all week.
I hope so. It only rains on the weekends here. Any other input from the board? Or input from anyone? No? Okay.
If I can, I would like to really support how busy the middle school is going to be, because in a couple of weeks, we will have 39 students putting on the middle school play. And then also, next week, we recognize and honor school boards throughout our state. Next week is School Board Week. And as a small token of appreciation, we have large cookies for the school board members.
All right. Anything else?
No.
All righty. Lynn, do we have anybody sign up? Thank you. All right, moving on to the annual meeting.
We have secured Dr. Joseph Jacquino, who will represent the business community at our annual meeting, and the parliamentarian will be a Platteville High School FFA student.
Okay. How about a referendum update?
So with a referendum update, I'd like to take us to our referendum information page. And on the right, you'll see the new frequently asked questions. There was an informational message sent out. What once was one page has now been separated into 3. But then also scrolling down, really looking at these upcoming dates. On October the 11th in our high school commons is another public opportunity. We'll have our partners there. There are many events going on at the high school on that campus that evening, so we're hoping to get more communication, more information out. And then on the 20th, there will be a virtual session, and people can watch that. And at the end of it, there will be a question and answer portion for it. Some key dates coming up for the school. On October the 15th each year is when the state releases the equalized aid. And then we can take that information and apply it to our annual meeting on October the 26th. At that annual meeting, we will determine our levy. And we'll have to determine 2 levies, and we'll get into that in a little more detail next time. But because October the 15th, the numbers are released, annual meeting has to occur prior to October the 31st. Yet the vote is on November the 8th. So we have to, in essence, pass 2 different levies depending on the outcome of the referendum. Are there any questions about the webpage, the information presented, or any questions maybe that you have received in the community that we should start to address?
The website has been great. I've been able to just direct people there. The flyer, I think, that we all received recently was very nice.
And we do have 2 more scheduled postcards to go out to people prior to the vote.
All right. Move to the adoption of consent agenda.
In our consent agenda, we have the minutes of our previous meeting on September the 14th. We have the FFA National Convention trip approval, students overnight, so we have board approval for that. There's an itinerary attached. D would be the winter 22-23 season co-curricular assignments. This is not a completed list. This is the list we have at this time. We can hire as we go through. Letter E is the resignation of a middle school special education assistant. And letter F is a new hire. It's a limited term, but full-time position at Westview, and that's based on student need.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Kurt, second by Jen. All those in favor of approving the consent agenda indicate by saying aye.
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 Opposed? All right. Great. Now, on to the adoption of the agenda. May I look for a motion on this?
So moved.
Okay. Matt, motion, Ben seconded. Anyone, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? All right. Go on to our action item A.
7A is a contract increase for a speech and language clinician. This was brought through the program committee at the prior meeting, and the increase is for an existing employee, Kelly Sponsler, to go from 0.6 FTE to 1.0, again, based on an increased student need.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, moved by Kurt. All right. We've got a second. All those in favor, say aye.
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 And opposed? All right. B.
7B is, this has also been brought through our program committee. We currently have one FTE in our early childhood special education program, and based on student need, we are looking to recruit a second position. And this would be approving that position.
Second.
Okay. Motion by Ben, second by Jen. We got the Ben-Jen show. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Great.
Action item C, roof repairs, part of our long-term facility improvement plan. We have some roof repairs for this year, and we can look at the map that is provided as far as at the high school, what we're proposing to repair. This portion, J and K, is close, but depending on the results of the referendum, we felt, let's just hold off and do what we know we can. And then at the middle school, and ta-da, that's the roof in the direst need of repair, but also the bid includes replacing the ridge cap that is currently, bless you, currently the light blue color, getting the color to match the windows that we've installed. The administrative recommendation is Geisler Brothers with the bids that have been provided.
So moved.
Okay. We have a motion by Kurt and a second by Jess, right? Are there any questions? I have a question myself, and it's just a silly question, I guess. So when will this actually be done? This work be done immediately?
I believe it's a matter of getting placed on the schedule once the bid has been approved, and then it's anyone's guess. Sometimes they can, depending on weather, get us in later fall, but more than likely this would be a spring project.
Okay. And if there would be, in the event of maybe a not successful referendum, would we be able to adapt the bid at all to include that part of the high school roof? That would be.
We would, it would still come through the board. We would
Yeah,
just say,
but-
here's an additional bid.
But we
to
haven't
the
talked to
roof that
them
we
about
have.
there's phase 1 or a phase 2.
Say that again, please.
We haven't like already approached Geisler about.
No,
Okay,
no.
okay, the only question. So we have a motion and a second. All those in favor of approving the Geisler Brothers roof bid that is recommended, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Doesn't look like we have anything left but one.
So moved.
Second.
Moved to adjourn by Kurt, second by Betsy. All those in favor? Aye. By saying aye. All right. Wow.